Hello everyone and welcome back to Death Stranding 2. This is episode 4. Last time we connected 2 new locations onto the chiral network, Villa Libre and the C1 distribution center. We're continuing where we left off, activating the terminal and getting back on the road. So let's see what we've got. We're with Benjamin Rivera. We do not have anything to deliver here, but we can defeat the BTs near the former Geophysics Research Lab and deliver the prototype MP bullets. So it seems that while we were resting, there was a little bit of an issue, and we're nearby, so we're going to solve it. So we can defeat the BTs and then deliver the MP bullets to the Geophysics Research Lab. I'm looking forward to it. All right, let's pick this job up.
Good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
All right, off we go. Let's begin. Time to draw our route. Warning, Cliff. Cliff's in this game. I didn't think he'd be in this. Should we go up above? We can take the upper route. Yeah, let's do that. You know what? We're gonna go up this way. We'll take a steep incline. Why not? And then go build that timefall shelter. And then point of interest. And then right there. End the route. There it is, baby. Let's see what we're carrying. What have we got on us? We have a few things of container repair spray, special alloys. I am going to store those materials here, as well as all of these. Drop these off. Drop them off, I say. Offload some of that weight. Alright, we're at weight 26.5. I feel like we could probably... Oh man, those sedatives. Oh no. The sedatives go back to Villa Libre, a bit too far away. What do you reckon? Unfortunately, a little too far away. Let me hang on the tool rack so we can have that one open. There we go. We got some new patches. We got a certified porter patch. We'll leave that alone. Yeah, we're gonna leave that equipment behind, I think. I'm dressed.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Goodbye, sedatives. I hardly knew you. We're out of here. Ooh, we got new entries added to the corpus. Hunters and catchers. Some versions of BTs. I feel like we should experience them in the wild first. What do you say?
You take care of
it. Already getting messed up by timefall. It's been very rainy for us in this game so far, hasn't it? That's why we've kept the container repair spray.
Take care, Sam.
Now let's have a look at this type of route that we're taking. So, I'll go up here. We've got a nice little path. I'm gonna miss the "you got this" sign. No, not the "you got this" sign. Now what's it all for? I've picked the wrong route, of course. Something very quiet about the start of this game. Oh, I take it back. Potential gatequake detected. I take it back. Something very quiet about the start of this game. He says, "Earthquake!" Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my. Wow. Might have picked the wrong way to go. Might be okay. I just mean in terms of like story and cutscene content. It's really interesting because we had the intro and then we've been pretty much just like going right into it outside of a couple of scenes in the shelter. I'm trying to remember, like, by comparison, Death Stranding 1, you know, when you were going to the city and you meet Deadman, you get the introduction, but I guess it's so interesting how different the playing field is because that game needed to set a lot of things up. I do love that the game, both games, the first NPC, first other character that Sam comes in contact with is Fragile. Like pretty much right at the start of the game. There is not much shelter, so we'll run over to here. And then... oh my god, I did not requisition a PCC. Oh, I've already started. I forgot to requisition the PCC. I did not get equipment. There's not a timeful shelter. Oh no. Hey, anyone drop a PCC? There's a postbox over there. Yeah, I messed up. What is going on? Oh, we're in the... oh, we are in the BT area. That's right. I've really messed up. There's my PCC. I'm being looked out for. Wow, thank you, game. Game really said, you idiot, we've got you covered.
Is that all you got?
Oh my god, don't yell, like. Why is it on the same button? Okay. Building a timefall shelter. Let's get this shit happening. Okay, so I can protect my cargo here. Very nice. Need more metals. Contribution, please. It looks like you built a timefall shelter. Nice. Timefall shelters are good for more than just keeping dry. You know, they can help repair containers with protective spray and even keep BTs at bay. Pretty handy little structures, right? Keep making good use of them. Okay, so... I guess I can just drop my stuff. Oh my god, Sam. I'm going to keep accidentally pressing the touchpad. Okay, let's drop this stuff. Honestly, I have too many container repair sprays, I think. So we'll offload anyway. Didn't realize I had 4. And we're gonna go for we're gonna take the prototype MP bullets off, because that's our important shit at the moment. Keep that under the timefall shelter. And then we're gonna go look for other pieces of cargo. So, no BT, no BB to help us sense the BTs this time. We're just seeing them when we get up close, because our dooms have changed. So we'll take it nice and slow. I reckon I'm probably safe to sprint out of here a bit. Safe to probably sprint out of here a bit. Grab this. Now, in terms of dealing with the BT threat, we're going to be able to use, like, blood grenades for that. So we're going to see them and just go, wah wah. But I think what we want to do is we want to make sure we've kind of cleared out the area of cargo, put it under the timefall shelter to repair it. A lot of good drop-offs. 2 XL pieces of equipment, so see how we go. Might be a heavy little journey. Maybe I should try and take him out while we're here, just as we encounter them. They sound mad. Love the light from these shelters, though. Alright, let me grab my stuff. Okay. Some container repair. Covered in blood. A lot of games have, like, pressing the touchpad to, like, open the pause menu. So that is what I keep doing. It's just so funny. Alright. Let's drop this anti-timefall clothing on the ground for a sec. Just keep that nice and protected. Now I think I can see some more grenade icons around the way, so the game is helping us out if we don't have enough grenades for this. We've got to get this cuddly duck. Like my life depends on it. What you got in here for me, Ben? I don't need to hide, that's alright. I always wonder if Kojima has anything for you if you just stay here and look. I'm like waiting for like the BT jump scare at the post box. I'll have to test it. Anything in here? I can withdraw some materials. Well, I'll recycle that. I can fabricate some blood grenades, so we're good. Fabricate a couple more. Yep. Also, I totally did not put that in my inventory. I think I pressed the wrong series of buttons there. Hold on. There you go. They're in the private locker. Thank you. Okay. These BTs are not very threatening. I'll say that. They're quite chill, this group. I mean, I've been, like, harassed big time. Oh, I take it back. He heard me talking shit. Heard me talking shit. I'm like, they're not even really, like, active. Daytime. Damn. Okay. Time for clearing up. I think we're good. That was the final BT. The final BT. I didn't need to craft those blood grenades.
Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
It was pretty funny.
You are too far away from your cargo.
Don't worry, A-Pass. I'll get it back. But I guess, you know, we've dealt with BTs before, so we know what it's all about. We know what BTs are about.
Anybody hear me? I can hear you.
I can hear you. Not our first rodeo, so we're a bit more experienced dealing with them. I need to have a shower. God, it's amazing how much the landscape and the mood just completely shifts. It's almost as if it was never raining. Okay, so let's get a bit of that going. Now, there's still another heavy container out here, and something else too. So let's grab those and then head to the center. Alright, tar eruption samples. Now we're approaching our weight limit. We're going to be a little bit heavy. I think we're going to that there. Yeah. The Geophysics Research Lab. Former. Let's go. A little bit of an uphill. We got this. Very nice. Nice little tune to carry us uphill slowly. But surely. Gotta carry it all. Look at my posture. Very nice.
Delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Alex Weatherstone.
time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders? Would you look at that? I knew we were right to call on you.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. S rank.
Picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Oh, damn. This is the last place. Interesting. Small spot. Well, Fragile, we did it. We went and connected Mexico. It's the red zone. Alex Weatherstone. Is he from the first game? With him saying, like, recognizing us? I feel like I recognize the name. Like, was he actually at that weather station in the first game? Because of his last name? Don't know if I'm going crazy or making that up. Anti-BT effect with MP bullets.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance. And here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
That is really cool. So, I was right. Weatherstone at the weather station. And he left with Deadman to do studying. Where is he? Hook me up with him. It's been a little while. I want to see his face behind the mask.
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose. Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Where's Deadman? Is he in here? That's alright, I need to have a shower anyway. I'm covered in blood grenade. So we're going to prepare for a fight. That's what I'm talking about. Just a quick rinse. Just a quick rinse before having sweet, pleasant dreams. Definitely not going to have another nightmare.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget. Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes. And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a placate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, the kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, But Australia had suffered the Death Stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Okay, I have many things to say. This is exceptional. All right, so I'm going to just rattle some things off right off the top. Kojima is doing something different with the cutscenes in this game that is really interesting, and it is this element of keeping you engaged in a society that struggles with its attention span. Oh, Kojima's making movies. Oh, the cutscenes are too long. The cutscenes for Death Stranding are 3 hours and I didn't even know. What's really cool about this is he's putting stuff in the cutscenes that are a little bit obtuse and silly, a little bit more so than it felt like in the first game. And it's just kind of keeping you being like, what's gonna pop up on the screen next? And it's kind of funny when he's like in the hologram situation and he's putting together the presentation with baby toys. It's quite literally putting a version of Subway Surfers on the screen for those to go, oh, I'm gonna watch this. Another thing that I find fascinating, the recent bit, is to prevent this cutscene from going too long and too exposition-based, it's paused and broken up with a gameplay segment where he goes, I'm going to take a shower, do you mind? And that is when there's a gameplay segment. We're going to take weapons and apparently go fight something. I think it's the way to handle the pacing of an exposition cutscene story and also the gameplay element is kind of nice. And then the next thing is the Quokka stuff is there for a reason, and George Miller's in this game for a reason. It's so weird to have the term Australia mentioned multiple times in the same cutscene. We've connected Mexico. It seems that the next mission may be to connect Australia. Some silly little marsupials coming through. Seeing a little koala figure is so funny. This is gonna be great. You're watching an Australian playing Death Stranding 2, and we're gonna apparently go and connect Australia if we're going through this plate gate. That is crazy. Obviously it's probably just gonna look like desert. It's gonna look like shit. I can't wait. That's what it looks like right now, guys. As soon as I walk out of my house, nothing but desert for miles. It's crazy. I have to have a person, and he comes to my house with the internet for 3 hours a day, and then he has to take the box away. So that's Australia, But no, it's good. We're gonna give you some Americans, Europeans, Northern Hemisphere types. I'm going to give you some Australian representation. That is really, really interesting. I'm excited about that. We'll see what's going to go on with that. But I loved the presentation. Loved that presentation. So we're getting attacked by a giant BT, and I'm sat here having a yap because I just really loved how that was presented to us. That was amazing. So we walked into that wall, like, because that was part of the hologram that we were seeing. We got to see Deadman's office. I liked seeing everything that he had, and he had like the BB case filled with some baby toys. Oh my god, all's just so enjoyable. All right, let's see what we're doing here. All without Norman Reedus needing to really say anything. You know, it's just literally just letting Deadman speak. So good to see him again as well. Alright, I think we'll just go to the surface. Sam is not getting a good night's sleep on any of these journeys. He's always getting interrupted.
BT manifestation imminent. Access the delivery terminal to make preparations for combat.
MP bullet time. And then another thing that's being added throughout these cutscenes is the ability to pause and access that glossary, like the corpus. So you've got multiple things that you can do. Well, if it's a giant BT, I think I want a machine gun. Should I take 2? Let's also just take this as well. I'll take one of those. Maybe I'll get hit once. I think I'm good. I'll fabricate that. And we'll put that on our person. Okay.
Can anybody hear me?
How we going, BTs? There to get crushed by Sam. Oh, man. I don't know what the deal is in regards to Australia's inclusion, but I do find it really fun to go, okay, so there's reasons for all of the showcases of certain things in regards to the George Miller character that we've seen in like a trailer or so, the Quokka pre-order stuff. That's really exciting for me. Alright, what's going on out here? Far out. That is so metal. I just showered, man. Holy! Oh god. Okay. Stood there, got eaten. Let's go. Okay. So anyway, I started running. Oh, it's got a... Oh, cool. There's a boss health bar. Oh my god. Whoa. This is so cool to see. My god. Oh god. What are you doing? What's he slurping up? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Get away. Whoa! Ah! Was that a little, that was a little Sam drowning in the tar there. Oh god. Holy shit. The calmest music ever plays. I mean, thrown shit by survivors. It's a big thrown shit by survivors. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. Oh! Could not dive away far enough in time. Guys, I might have needed to get a little bit more on the old ammo. That's okay. Open this thing already, please. This music is incredible. Oh, God. Thanks for cheering me on, mate. Oh! I'm trying to run away. Wait, have I just hit an invisible wall? What do you mean? Oh, no. Hit the invisible wall. I'm stuck in this arena. Oh. Let me throw... Oh my god, I have the old one equipped. Fuck. Get away. Give me that. Oh my god, spine! Oh my god, spine! Oh my... He's sucking! He's sucking me! Holy shit. Look at all the survivors. What? Exploded in my own face. Oh my god. Holy fuck, dude. This is an incredible giant BT sequence. Alright. Get that out of here. That back. Let's finish this bad boy. Go back to where you came from. I've got a meeting with Deadman. I mean, yeah, Deadman. Holy shit. Wow. Nice. S rank. I handled that to perfection, of course. Holy. That was really fun. There's our little combat segment. And then we go back, have a rest, get the rest of the meeting from Deadman.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
Thanks. That is funny. And we'll get the next part of the little cutscene. They're like, "Oh, sorry, did you want some action? Here's your little boss fight. There you go." Yeah, that was sick. And then we got some special American beer and an ancient fossil. I'm loving the ambient music that's playing here. Took a very easy climb up. Oh.
I want you to know that we appreciate you.
Thanks, King. Let me drop this off.
Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you. Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks, Sam.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Get me up to 2 stars at least.
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat. You know you can borrow the private room whenever you want, right? Don't kill yourself for our sakes.
Order completed. Well done.
Well done. No longer covered in blood this time, just tar. So, time for another shower. Like, Deadman, you've had your shower, time for mine. Yeah. Let me wash off. It was horrible out there. Let us please resume message. Sam's going to sleep as if the message is just going to wake him up again and resume.
As I said before, there's something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago, long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be. Nothing. Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique. No two units should have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database. So, where then did Lou come from? Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record. Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't, that you're free, that you can bring up Lou in peace. How is it, by the way? The two of you living as a family. Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal when you leave. I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you. As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left. So I've devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine, but a person with a Ha and a Ka and a beach to go with them. Lastly, I have a confession for you, along with a heartfelt apology. I told you once that I didn't have dooms. But that's not actually true. Not that I was lying, you understand. I just didn't know. It was only after I found my beach that I realized. Chiral allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer.
I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
No, they didn't get to talk.
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that Deadman is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
Missing little Lou that badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you too.
Come on back. Dude, it's very touching and nice that we got, like, an actual Deadman scene. Wow. It's really nice that we did get a Deadman scene. But then I didn't... it's also a farewell, you know? So he was in the game, but he was also saying a long-winded goodbye, because when he's saying, like, I wonder how big Lou's gonna get, he's saying that knowing that he's probably not gonna be able to see Lou. Yeah, so that's the confession and the apology, but it's a happy ending for him as he found his beach, you know? Oh, that was very touching. I loved how in the first scene, you know, we know that we have Sam's fear of being touched and that sort of character development, that I love that the first thing that he wants to do is embrace Deadman for a hug when he first sees him. Oh, but we got a little care package from him, which is very nice. We'll take that home to Lou. So it seems that we're off home for now. That's amazing. Okay. How do we want to go home? Do we want to go back the way that we came? I assume that we'd want to go back through all of them, pick up any packages we can find along the way to deliver them, and then head back to Sam's shelter. Deadman. I love him so much. Such a good character. And it's nice that he has a presence in this game. I'm not sure if that's like the last that we'll see of him or not. I suppose we'll just have to find out. My goddamn corpus and everything going off like crazy, adding everything in here. So Sam agreed to connect Mexico to the Cairo network on Fragile's request and succeeded in bringing Deadman's research lab online. Unfortunately, he was not here, but there is a plate gate that connects Mexico to Australia, which is wild. And this is another thing. BB-28, our Lou and our BB-28 being two separate entities, which is bittersweet. There's a silver lining there, is in that, it's not even bittersweet, I don't know why I call it that, but there's a silver lining in that Bridges cannot come and search for this BB. It cannot be tracked. There you go. Alright, so we've got to deliver a present for Lou. A BB pod-shaped case containing infant vaccines and a key ring in the shape of an angel, which is very sweet. Okay. The corpus did add quite a few things in here. So we do have Lou, a bridge baby with the serial number BB-28. When Sam first encountered BB-28, the unit had been deemed surplus to requirements and earmarked for disposal. But the two formed a bond, and Sam took the BB with him as he crossed the North American continent. At some point along the way, he stopped calling the unit by its serial number and started using the name Lou instead. After the UCA was established, Lou was declared non-operational and was once again condemned to incineration. With Deadman's help, however, Sam faked Lou's disposal and removed the bridge baby from its pod. Ordinary BBs cannot live outside their pods, but by some miracle, Lou survived and started to develop like a normal newborn baby. The pair went into hiding in a reclusive bunker on the Mexican border while the UCA searches for them. Deadman has discovered that there were 2 bridge babies with the same serial number and apparent administrative error. This is a Kojima game. This is not an administrative error. This is going to be some crazy shit. And I love that it's a way to probably give some context or information about how Lou can survive outside the pod, how Lou can grow. So I suppose we'll find out. Sam was given a unit with the same number as the BB that Sam called Lou. Records, however, exist only for the BB-28 that was incinerated. Oh, nice. It's doing that shot of Deadman from the trailer that I believe revealed Cliff for the first time. And we got to see our boy. Deadman moved to Mexico to conduct research into Ha, Ka, and the beach, and other topics of spirituality. But he discovered he's got his soul, he's got his beach, and he is a doomed sufferer. Unfortunately, Deadman's body was already on the brink of death, so he made his journey to the beach. Crazy. We have our types of BTs. We have our gazers. Much as a ghost may haunt the site of its death, gazers remain in place. Their movements confined only to a small area. Gazers are actually blind. They respond to the presence of humans using sound to track them down. Should a gazer detect a human, it will move towards them, leaving tar-like handprints on the ground as it goes. Doom sufferers can sense their presence. The extent to which an individual is able to do so depends on their level. In the past, Sam would feel a chill when in the presence. Now, he's able to see the forms of certain BTs when standing still. I wonder if that's like due to a physical exposure to Lou. Instead of having a bridge baby that can help you detect them, having an actual physical contact outside the pod increased his doom level and was able to allow him to see them. Hunters are types of BTs that dwell within the tar, waiting in hiding for a gazer to detect a human before emerging to grab them. Be careful you aren't dragged to the ground and then pulled toward a catcher while lying prone. And a catcher is the largest and most dangerous BT of all. They attempt to weaken and capture their human victims to trigger void outs. Catchers take many different forms, but never fully reveal themselves to human observers. Gazers detect humans, a hunter captures them, a void out occurs when a catcher connected to these other BTs appears and swallows a human victim. And we got to witness that in that boss fight with the giant BT earlier. Some catchers have been known to appear without any gazers or hunters in tow, directly targeting humans which enter their territory, which I think just happened. Golden hunters are more powerful than ordinary black ones and attempt to kill their prey by submerging them in tar. I think that's all we'll read for now. Okay, lovely. I can change the back screen image as well if I don't want it to look like a boring little location. There we go. So we've got the back screen like that. There you go. Giant Norman Reedus, and then the front screen like that. Perfect. To the surface. So we're coming back home. I don't know if I have to like plot an actual course for it or whether I just make the journey back.
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last order he left for you. On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges. Build them along your delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me. Who knows? They might end up returning the favor someday, too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers, trikes with 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one. It's a battery-powered vehicle, so if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection. So without coverage, you'll either have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it. Once again, thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased. So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
See, we're just a happy little family. Just a happy little family, the 3 of us. Isn't that cute? Deliver the present for Lou. You've done what Fragile asked of you. The research lab in southern Mexico has been connected to the chiral network. Head back to your shelter where Fragile and Lou are waiting. Very cute. I probably put text over the screen to mention this, and I've just mentioned it now as well, audibly, as I've caught myself in the episode. For one moment, I got confused between Deadman and Die Hard Man, probably because they both have some form of death in their name. So when Weatherman was talking to us, I said I wanted to see that guy, preferably with his mask off. I was talking about Die Hard Man because I was confused, all right? I confused myself. So we'll just disregard that. That was just a silly slip of the brain. The early onset dementia, it comes for us all in the end. Yes, of course. We were coming here for Deadman, so it was really interesting that when I saw Weatherman, I went, yeah, Die Hard Man. Can't wait to see him. Very, very silly. All right, so we'll pick up Deliver the Present for Lou, and let's draw our route. I mean, we want to go... Yeah, what I was thinking was we should go... like, back through all of them. I expect that there'll be some form of, like... Hang on, is there another marker? Yeah, A1, A2... I just want to set it on here. I think we should try and go all the way back, because this is disconnected zone. I don't know what it's going to be like. I mean, we could probably just take a shortcut all the way through, but there is a part of me that wants to level up these areas as well. So I'm going to go there, then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and I'm not even putting any markers in between because I know my own way there. It's fine. There's much danger along the route that I have chosen because it is not a proper route.
Delivery route finalized. This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words "for Lou" are written on it.
That's amazing. So we'll have a little version of that on our chest for now. Isn't that cute? We'll take a PCC if we need it. We'll take an assault rifle. That's blood bag.
Tri-cruisers are now available for fabrication.
I'm very excited because we should have a nice ride back through all of the spots now with a vehicle. Nice. A little bit different to our original bike. Doesn't look like we can hold a couple of pieces on the back of this. I'm curious to see how this will handle. New vehicle though, which is fun. Battery-powered trike that combines high speeds with excellent handling. It can scale steep slopes. It can be used to perform wheelies to traverse tough terrain. The trike can also be ridden through water, but doing so will drain its battery very quickly. Take heed that electrical attacks will short-circuit the trike. Okay. Oh, nice. We got some decals. Let's put the Fragile Express one on there. And let's change the color. I want orange. And oh, I really like that. Really like that cream, the Snow White. I was gonna do stealth black. I'm gonna do that. Very nice. All right. It's not allowing me to auto assign my gear again because I was like, can I put some stuff on the Tri-Cruiser? Like one thing on there? We'll leave it for now. Head on out. For Lou.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Oh, cool. So the cargo just like sits on the top section there. The top thing comes off. That's fun. Ooh. Okay. All these people have so many more likes than me. They've been smashing out the gaming way more than I have. You've already got enough likes, all of you. Alright. Time to plot our course home and pick up some packages along the way.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Oh, cute. Hang on. We also have, we got a little update from our Villa Libre. My friends are doing much better thanks to those remote medical units. We've got a lot of older people living here, so they're going to be really helpful. Chiral Network is the gift that keeps giving. I checked out my baby as well. It stopped growing, but it seems to be doing well in there. Still don't know what's going on, but I feel less anxious than I did anyway. Chiral Network's nothing short of miraculous, and it's all thanks to that Porter guy. The baby that stopped growing in there, really don't know what's going on in regards to that. Is it going to be some sort of weird thing and it's going to connect to Bridge Babies somehow? I wonder if it'll be connected to Bridge Babies. Thanks, Sam. I'm so sorry about Deadman, but the important thing is that you did what you needed to do. Somehow, Lou must know as well. The kid seems really happy. Can't wait for you to come home. The way that they have captured Leia Saito's like expressions and the facial capture in this game is just spectacular. Isn't she gorgeous? Benjamin Rivera. There's a talented artist out there. Gracias, Sam. You took care of that giant BT. I wonder if you're on your way home already. If you see some cargo for the artist out there, could you deliver it? Looks like the porter I originally gave it to ditched it when that huge BT showed up. Amazing. Okay. Cargo for the artist. The artist is a prepper who lives out in the mountains. I really love her paintings. She lives by herself, so I want to do something to make her life easier. You know, if you're into fashion, I think you and her are really going to get along. Okay, so be on the lookout for some cargo for the artist who lives out in the mountains. giant duck. Overcharged my battery. Lovely. Oh man, it's gonna be tough when I'm seeing cargo. Whoa. Connected to the chiral network. Let's go. It's gonna be tough when I'm seeing stuff like this, you know? And I'm like, I don't want to go back up there right now. But here's some lost cargo recovery. So he's right there. He wants me to get his favorite jacket. So you know what? I'm gonna do it for you, buddy. I'm gonna do it just for you. Because it's your request and I like you. And that's how they get you in this silly little game. You go, alright, off we go. No, wait, I'm going back this way. Good thing is, though, we've got some nice, nice stuff that's been built. Here's your cargo jacket.
Welcome, Sam. Thanks. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
For someone? Is that not your favorite jacket?
If only everyone was as kind as you. Take this data. You deserve it.
Additional armor for the Tri-Cruiser. Let's go.
You'll find that you can claim more materials from our stores. A little perk.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Probably put myself back up there.
This schematic is for additional armor that can be equipped to Tri-Cruisers. Provides added protection for the man in the driver's seat. For that extra peace of mind when you've got to cut through enemy territory. If you like the sound of that, try customizing your Tri-Cruiser with it. I'll see you around.
Order completed. Well done.
So if I go into garage.
Customization services now available.
Nice. Fabricate defensive equipment. So it can like protect some of the cargo from being shot. Very good. All right. Back on out. Okay, so there's some filtration equipment right here. So we can grab this for the artist. Then we gotta figure out where exactly we'll find her. Oh, maybe up through there? I do appreciate that we can just pick stuff up, so that's fine. You have picked up lost cargo for delivery to a location that has not yet been connected to the chiral network. It may make the recipients more amenable to being connected. Oh, there we go. So, might be able to get up to the artist that way. And then there's lost cargo recovery here from La Madre. So if we go back through C1 and go up here, maybe down here, pick that up. Blended aromatic oils. Gotta pick that up. Go through here to Villa Libre. Maybe grab this to take to the distribution center. God, isn't this fun? Alright, we'll figure it out. Maybe that's fun to climb, who knows? So good to see Low Roar.
Jibber jabber jibber jabber jabbering, walking towards the light that guides you home. Whisper, whisper, whispering, whispering. Nobody hears us. Nobody knows. If they bothered to see from the caged up eye.
This one's for you.
Nobody cares.
Thank you, guys.
Nobody knows. But it's just how it goes.
You want to take in the music, and you don't want to dive into a new location before the music stops. Sometimes, you know, you want to just the music chill for a bit because it's so nice. We'll pick up those sedatives that we dropped on the ground, and we've got a couple of things to deliver here. I like the music still plays while I'm in here. That's very nice. Let me give you that. I'll disrupt my beautiful music
Bienvenido, Sam.
to give you that.
Oh, this stuff. Never. You're a cut above the rest, that's for sure.
EX grenade.
I'm sure you could use it. We've reserved more materials for you to use. Go ahead and take whatever. Fluids take. So we don't need to lean on these grenades, but you'll figure out.
We've already gotten very similar description to that already in regards to information regarding the grenades. The EX grenades are just a little bit different now. Alright, let's get on the road. I've got a tower of cargo here. Off we go. Now, I've got a plan, and that plan is... I think we take the cargo we have. I'm going to grab that. We're going to take the cargo that we have. I'm going to try and find the Bocker. We're going to deliver that cargo. I'm then going to drive all the way. I'm going to go around here. I'm going to go to this... truck. I'm going to go to this truck because this truck has refueled. It's got 100% battery. And we're going to dump all of my cargo into that truck, and the truck will be what I ride all the way home. But while I offload everything into that truck, I'm then going to take the tri-bike, I'm going to ride it up here, and we're going to grab that, and then I'm going to find a way to get to the artist with that cargo, and then we're going to go back to the truck, and then we're going to go bam. 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 Easy plan. Easy plan. It'll take 2 minutes tops. That's the plan. And away we go. Picked up blended aromatic oils. Done. I see that little quokka there. Alright, now from here... yeah, we're just going to boost it all the way to this right here. Perfect. Someone's dropped a ladder here. That's great. I'll take that. All right. So we're going to take the ladder to the Bocker. I will not risk the trike, however. So we're going to hop off. And we're going to do some cargo management. And all I need to take is... lost cargo, the training container. So the rest of what we have here... oh man. I can't store any more of this on Tri-Cruiser. Okay. We can stack some up on there. You can't sit it in that little top spot unless you're riding it, so that's okay. It means what I'm going to do is we're just going to briefly offload this onto the ground. There you go. I'm just going to leave that there for a quick second. Oh, look. Lovely.
This one's for you.
The Bocker left that ladder so they're able to make it off and across the river. Okay. Now we'll deliver the cargo to a particular location. So off we go. And then we'll go back, we'll grab our stuff. Benjamin says, throw some EX grenades. And I say, mind your damn business. I'm on a delivery route. There we go.
Buen dia, Sam. ID confirmed.
Ooh, nice. It was,
Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
amazing. Okay. It was disguised. I like the use of camouflage of these now.
You a porter? Because I don't recall having any outstanding orders. Still, I'll check the records and see what pops. Oh shit, you found it. This is that cargo that went missing a while back. You're a shining example of what a porter should be. The best I could ever hope to meet. I'm willing to trust you have the best intentions. Put me on the network. I'd be happy to share my data with everyone else. Other porters should definitely find it useful.
We're in, baby. Get connected to the network, please. Now, which Hideo Kojima cameo is this going to be? Who's this? Very nice. So that little missing piece in there makes sense now. I don't know who that is. I've never seen that man in my life.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, now I'm connected to the network. You can get goods and data and so forth through it, right? That's all fine and dandy, but with the advent of A-Pass, here the porter's time's coming to an end. Wonder what the man who delivers would say about that if he were still around. Anyway, the trekking boot data I shared is for a design that I gradually refined over the course of my training. Tailor-made for mountain runs. Got great traction and peerless shock absorption for those hard landings. There's no better shoe for traveling through rough country like this. You mean to say you haven't heard of him? The porter all others aspire to be like, the best to ever strap on a pack? After he made a name for himself in the UCA, he up and vanished. Just like that. And of course, like all legends, he's a man of many mysteries. With the help of the chiral network, though, I could probably learn a lot more about him. And the more I learn, the closer I'll get to becoming the Boca who delivers. Or so I hope.
The Boca who delivers.
Nah, I'm more of what you call a Boca. I walk the earth on my own 2 feet and carry the load on my back alone. Most porters and delivery bots do it differently. My methods are probably closest to those of the man who delivers. The term Boca comes from Japan, where they had porters who worked exclusively in the mountains. You could count on Boca to make deliveries, no matter how treacherous the terrain or remote the destination. And I try to live by their example.
You're an otaku.
Oh yeah. Wherever there's clients in need and cargo to be carried, you bet your ass you'll find porters. Of course, in the UCA, they started relying on A-Pass for distribution. And so the delivery boys and girls have been drifting down here ever since. Plenty of working even farther south of here, too. As times change, so does the nature of the job. New vehicles and nifty gear. Weapons, too, for the porters who fancy them. But none of that is as important as the shoes you wear. Worst comes to worst, all you need is a pair of shoes to get the cargo to its destination. Well, thank you. It's nice to know there are still people like you out there. Take care.
That guy's gonna read up on us and go, oh my god, I think that was the man who delivers. But, let's make some better boots. Let's make some trekking boots. Let's make some EX grenades. And then I'll actually make them instead of pressing cancel. Put them on the footwear. And then... where are my shitty boots that are broken? These ones, they're almost done. Recycle them. Get them out of my sight. Okay. Thank you. Okay, bulk guys on the network.
You really came through for me.
Yes. And now I run back to my equipment and continue the rest of my mission. There's a nice big bridge over there for us, actually. That's nice. That's what we'll use to take the trike around for my plan. Construction request ladder. I do not have a ladder. This guy is fucking with me. This guy's fucking with me. Okay, so you got a little construction request I see here. Let me make you a new ladder.
It's not so bad.
What the fuck? Sam? What the hell? What? Sorry, they just dived in the water for a second. There you go. Nice. Link those ladders. Thanks, Sam. You just made life easier for a whole lot of porters. If the next review come across as wider than this one, no worries. I reckon you could just join 2 ladders together. Worth a try if there's no bridge around. EX grenades. There you go, pal. Take that.
Everything seems to be in the right place.
Lovely. And now, we'll pick up all of this. Let's go for a ride. Alright. Next phase of the mission. Cross the bridge, go all the way around, put all of this in the truck. Pick up the other materials. And lost cargo. Look at the fact that there's a sandalweed growing kit for the Boca. Ignore it. Because I'm not going back there again. We'll go back there another day. I got a plan, and unfortunately, he's not on it. And would you look at that? It's the truck I left behind. Alright. So, now, we're going to... That's not what I meant to do. I was going to do cargo management. There we go. And now, I'm going to chuck everything in the truck. And the truck is what we're going to use to get back home. Okay. Put on the backpack. Everything's in that truck. We're getting on the trike. We have the equipment for the artist. Oh. 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 Get out of the way. So we're going to go through here, go up here, grab this piece, deliver that thing to the artist, go back down, get the truck, probably stop off at Villa Libre, and that'll be our rest point before we decide to venture back. This is the worst. Okay. They're going to take all my battery on my vehicle. Okay. I think we've hit the end of the road for our dear tricycle. So we leave it here. And now we take this. And then the rest we take... Here we go. Yeah. We're going up that way, and we're going with to the fluffy pajamas. I'm across. I'm in. Flawless.
Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you. There you go. Let me grab that for you, as per your request. Fluffy pajamas and a cryptobiote figurine as we walk up a very, very steep slope. But we got this. We got the hiking boots on. This is what we're made for. Order tips 1, balance. Have you heard of the man who delivers? He's known for transporting ridiculous amounts of cargo all at once. Couldn't be me. I've never dealt with ludicrous amounts of cargo and ended up damaging it out of greed to pick up everything. One package at a time, and I walk the whole way. I tried imitating him, but I lost my balance and fell over. I should have done what he did, using clips and pouches to spread the load. You should try that next time. It really works. When I adjusted the position of my cargo, it became a whole lot easier to keep my balance. Balance isn't everything. You need plenty of muscle power, too. Something the man who delivers has in spades. I just love how he has no idea who I am. But he loves the man who delivers. Alright, let's deliver this sweet, sweet cargo. Nice. Lauren Sai.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. What?
Cool music coming in. Yeah, don't look at that filtration equipment damage. It was like that when I picked it up.
So, are you a porter? Wait, are you here about that missing cargo of mine? I'll take a look at it now. I was not expecting you to deliver this cargo. Is there anything you can't do?
Why don't we find out?
You know, I always thought you'd come to my aid one day. You can go ahead and connect me to the chiral network.
Nice. Didn't even have to work for it. You just deliver one package and they're like, you know what? Let me in. We won't get the, we're not getting the traumatic Death Stranding 1 flashbacks yet of, you gotta work for me to join the network, buddy. Now Mexico is connected. Look at that. Lauren Sai. I don't know who you are either. If these are Kojima cameos, I don't know who they are. I'm just not informed anymore. I don't know who these people are. They could just be random characters. I have no idea. What a journey we took to reach there all the way around from the Boca. I got coyote brown and bright yellow color.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Whoa. Guess I'm online now. Interesting. The network has more uses than I realized. A lot more people can see my illustrations now. Oh, I shared some color data I think will suit you. You can use this data to customize your headwear and other clothing. A change of outfit can really improve your mood.
Nice.
I went looking for a place where I could focus on my art, and found myself here. There's so much beauty to be found in this place. Infinite sources of inspiration. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blind to the destruction that Death Stranding has wrought. Some of us just see things through a different lens. Now we're in a newborn world that has yet to be shaped. A blank canvas. It's filled me with so many intense emotions that I want to convey to everyone else. I just hope that somehow I can translate these feelings into my art. Thanks for coming. I'm glad we were able to meet. You've given me what I needed to finally complete the piece I've been working on. I'll let you know when it's finished. Till then, take care.
Nice. And the name of that piece? Claire Obscure. Expedition 33. Okay, nice. We have got the artist locked in.
So happy to see you, Sam.
Alright, locked in on the network. God damn it, there's a fragrant sun candle down there, but I'm not doing it. So, we're doing the plan. We're getting back on the trike. Someone else has left their trike in the same spot and done the same thing as me. I'm not alone. We'll pick up that we did that. We're going to the truck. We're going to Villa Libre. Back we go. Spot of climbing, and we're back on the bicycle. Alright. Now we'll go back around. I'll be sorry to leave my beautiful tricycle behind. But we gotta do what we gotta do. We got so much more equipment, and it'll be safer in the truck. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. I wasn't expecting him.
Stretch my legs.
Alright. Now, let me take this. Alright, thanks, Trike. You've been good to me. I gotta go back to Old Faithful. Oh no, they're all on the truck. I'm gonna hit them and they're gonna drain my battery and everything. Come on. Come on, guys. You gotta leave that truck alone. Okay. Looks like I gotta deal with them. Looks like I gotta deal with them. Okay, that was a warning shot. Oh wait, they're running away. They're running away when I shoot. If you step on them, they attack you. If you shoot them, they'll actually run away. Never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind! Yeah! Scatter, you things! Wow. Okay. Get me back in my truck. Papa's trucking. I'm stuck on the tree. There we go. Who left that? Oh my god, I damaged my cargo. I blame the bike. What idiot left their bike in the middle of the road? I really didn't think that would damage the cargo. It's such a light little bump too. Can't pick up stuff on the truck like you can with the tricycle though. There's a good trade-off there. Lauren's sized illustration is complete. Wow, look at that. I've been able to finish my illustration thanks to you, Sam. I've sent you the data by way of thanks. Check it out in your private room. I've put it up in my shoulder as well, so come take a look. It's cool. I've got an idea for my next illustration, and once again, it all stems from meeting you. Deer face and bird face, but what does it all mean? Alright, I got some pieces to deliver. Time for delivery. And then we'll go back through the other two locations, and then we'll head back to our shelter.
Well, looks like someone's burning the midnight oil. You are a trooper. Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong.
Now displaying your current porter grid.
But you really shouldn't be out at night. Better to find a safe spot to rest and wait until dawn.
Wait until dawn, huh? I'll burn that midnight oil, thank you. Alright, off we go driving. So, now, from here, we're heading down here through the bandit camp, heading to Ciudad Nudo del Norte. And I think that is going to be our resting point, I reckon. Because no doubt, returning to our bunker will probably be a bit of a story time. And it's already been a big day on the road. So let's head back to Del Norte, deliver these packages, and rest up. Look how much we have to deliver to this place. There we go. All of the stuff. A lot of the deliveries to take back to this place. The game was like, please, please, deliver this cargo.
Oh, it's you. That's a relief. Been out and about working your ass off until now? Appreciate it. We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
Nice.
You've got some seriously impressive skills. I'll bet something like this would be right up your alley.
Machine pistol. Let's go.
You could use some extra materials as well, right?
Now display your current porter grade.
My servicemanship is going off the charts.
For a machine pistol. This weapon is capable of full auto fire and can be stowed securely in a holster. It may be compact, but it has plenty of stopping power. Good for all kinds of situations you might find yourself in. I hope it's to your liking.
Order completed. Well done.
Very nice. Okay. And of course, we still have some materials. I'll recycle the materials in here. Recycling. Take all these chemicals we picked up. Very nice. And, like I said, pretty busy. And a lot of journeys have already been undertaken today, so we are going to be resting here, and that is where we're going to bring this episode of Death Stranding 2 to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today. This one was awesome. Arriving to the laboratory, got a really good Deadman scene, as well as the fight with the big BT. We'll be jumping back in the vehicle, and we'll be making that delivery on the final stop as we make it back through to Sam's shelter. Yeah, assumedly, that is where the story will continue. So it's already been quite the episode today, and quite the journey, finding our way back from the Geophysics Research Lab, hooking up the artist and the bulker as well. So I've had a fun time. I hope you had a great time watching, and I will see you next time for the journey home.